Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So,
Welcome.
we're having some technical difficulties, so we're hoping that you can see us and that we're not frozen.
We both freeze at different times, but if you can still hear us, we're going to keep going on with the program.
Yes, so if it comes to a place where I'm frozen, but you can still hear me, I may not use cards. So, we'll have to see how everything goes.
Yeah, feedback in the chat would be great.
Jenny can see us.
Okay. Are we moving, Jenny?
So, welcome, beautiful beings. We're happy to have you with us tonight while we practice our mediumship, and hopefully I can speak. How are you, Thayer?
Okay. I mean, it's a bit of weird weekend, weird week. The energy is just weird, but you got to go with it. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like everything is a little bit off balance. It's just a little off. Not a
So
lot.
we had the full moon and eclipse.
Yeah.
And that was Friday. We're still dealing with the Mercury retrograde.
Right.
And the energy is still a little chaotic. So,
yeah. Yeah.
So bear with us. We're going to do what we can. And as long as you can hear us, we're going to carry on.
That's what's important. Yeah.
So let's say hi to a few people. Angela Cardamancy Mesquite was here earlier, and her comment didn't get onto the chat we can see. You probably will be able to see it there on YouTube. Jenny Strauch is with us. Hi, Jeannie. Andrea Galvin. Hi, Andrea. You know what? I can put their names. Hopefully, you'll be able to see them. I'm going to try to put your names up on the
banner.
Yes.
Tarot Stash with us. Hey, Stash, baby.
There's Andrea. Hi, Andrea. And
here we go. Yoo-hoo!
Miss Charlotte. Good evening, Miss Charlotte. It's nice to have you with us. And Lisa Rose.
Yeah.
Kindness and Light.
Well, there's kindness and light.
Love and blessings to you too. Aquila B24 is here. Let me see if she pops up. There she comes.
Yeah.
And Lady Silver 1111
is there. Hello, Lady Silver.
And I saw Viviani.
Yeah.
Viviani's here.
How's it going?
She said she could see it.
Good. Good.
Thomas Tarot Your Way is with us. Hi, Thomas. It's nice to see you. Now, I hope I'm not leaving anyone out. Gerald has joined us, but he's lurking and only listening. So that's good because we're freezing and you may not be able to see us anyway.
Wendy's here. Is it Wendell or Wendy? I can't.
Hang on, I'm getting down there. I've got Michaela Butler.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've ever joined us before, so welcome. Wendy, it is Wendy.
Yep.
Hi, Wendy. And I'm getting close to the bottom, I think. Or then it jumped. If I missed anyone, let me know. Okay, I think that's everyone so far. So,
we have one mediumship question already, but any other questions would be great.
we would welcome your questions.
Yeah.
Hi, Lauren. It's nice to have you with us. Hypnicity. I missed hypnicity. Hi,
Cities here.
Nalani. Nice to have you with us too.
Yeah.
And hopefully I didn't miss anyone. So yes, we would welcome your questions. We're doing mediumship questions, and that includes questions to loved ones or about loved ones, and questions about spirit guides or guidance. And we also do color readings.
Yeah.
Serena's here, Scorpio Mama. Hi.
How's it going, Scorpio Mama? I hope you're having lots of fun
Yes.
trying to conceive a child. It's coming soon.
Thank you, Viviani. That does help us see it if it's in all caps. So I'm not going to speak for Thayer, but my eyes are old. I got your question.
Old?
My eyes are old. They don't see as well as they did.
No, mine don't see as well.
So I got your question, hypnicity, and
Yeah.
Miss Charlotte.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrea. I don't know if you were here when I said hi, so I'm just going to say hi again. It's that I think so far that's what we have is 3 questions. So now you were saying, Thayer, that the energy is a little off.
For me, it is.
I think it is for a lot of us.
Yeah.
I know I've definitely been having a weird couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. No, just weird. I've been showing up at the wrong time, getting my times confused, just not tracking.
Yes.
Checking out. Like I just check out a lot. Like I don't want to track on what's going on.
And I've been having trouble concentrating.
Yeah, concentrating. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's just an overload. I mean, there's certainly a lot of things going on. Trump was found guilty of sexual assault. Not that it's going to matter to any of his supporters, but it's going to matter a little bit. It's going to matter to the law anyway. Just to establish record to history. They didn't get away with it.
Lauren said that it's off for her too. The last few days, I keep saying that I could not find my way out of a wet paper bag. That's kind of how I felt as well.
Yeah.
Charlotte said not motivated at all.
Yeah, totally.
I got your question, Thomas.
Yeah.
It's from Autumn.
Yeah. And in a way, if you can afford to, in terms of work and children and responsibilities, I think checking out is really good. if you can't go on a vacation and you can have the time to just kind of flop, I'd go for it. My mind just loves it. It can just rest, sort of go on default. So it's tough when you've got to work. That's when it's hard. Yeah. Yeah.
Hypnicity said I ventured out of my crab shell, opened my throat chakra, and got gobsmacked. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
And Viviani has been spring cleaning and not paying attention to politics. That is good.
Yeah, I'm doing that tomorrow, doing a big clean tomorrow.
It's hard to not pay attention to it when it's everywhere, though.
Yeah. It is.
Okay. Did you ask 2 questions, Lady Silver?
Yeah.
If we
Well,
have
that's all
time,
right.
we'll do the
Yeah.
second. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hypnicity is retrograde.
Overload too. I just think it's just overload. We've been overloaded with so much drama and the death. It's in the air. All this overload is
Yes,
just too much. You know.
I know. It
Um,
feels that way.
yeah, it just feels like it's going on forever.
It does.
When are we going to be? When is all the CRAP going to stop? I mean, it's just been intense. I mean, life has its ups and downs and its bad people, but it just seems like it just keeps going full steam
Yes.
ahead. Yeah.
Yes, it just keeps going. And it's going to until the cycle ends, until
Yeah.
everything is out in the open, and who
Yeah.
knows how long that's going to take. There's some readers are saying it might go, into next spring or next summer. So hopefully it won't go that long.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. All right. So we have a good question up.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Jenny's question is that my ex-husband recently passed and my sons were devastated. Does he have a message for me and for them? Thanks in advance. So,
And
and
his
his
and
name
people.
is
Yeah.
Gary David.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's see what we're gonna get, Jenny.
Jenny, it almost felt like he was weeping when he came forward. Like the first card I got, and I don't know if you can see me, so I'm going to try to show you the card. It's the Queen of Hearts. And that's you. That's how he sees you. I don't know if he had, the Queen of Cups, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I don't know if that was his view while he was here on the planet, but that's how he sees you now, that you are the vessel of the keeper of the emotions, the one that keeps everything together. He sees you as the star. Then I got the Seven of Cups, and that's still all the emotion coming. And in this deck, the Seven of Cups is about having all the emotions in the cupboard, that they're kind of put away, that maybe those emotions didn't come out when he was here, but that now all of those feelings can be released. He wants you to know there just wasn't enough time. There wasn't enough time. He didn't have enough time with you and with the family. Can you see me? Because I just lost Thayer. There she is.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
There, now I can hear you.
All right.
You were gone for a
Yeah.
minute.
No, it dropped out. I think it's my internet. It's going in and out, in and out. So there's crazy stuff going on here.
Okay, Viviani can see us.
Okay. Are
Or
you
she
done?
can see
Are
me.
you
I
uh
was
yeah.
I feel like he didn't think he had
Yeah.
enough time with you and with the boys. Um, I saw there it is.
Yeah.
She had a comment that he passed suddenly. There it is. He passed suddenly. So, um, yeah, that's what I'm feeling is that his sorrow is that he didn't have enough time to let you know how much he loved and trusted you. And go ahead there. Is
You know,
Thayer still buffering?
yeah. Can you hear me? I'm
I
picking
can
up.
hear you.
Yeah, I'm picking up that Gary held things close to the chest. He was reserved in
Mhm.
a way and very structured. If I'm way off the energy, let me know. But that he wasn't necessarily quiet, but he was um, somewhat reserved. And I see he did a lot of activities with the boys, or he did things with his sons. It's in the doing of the things that he communicated with his sons instead of in the verbal. I feel like he was a man's man. Um, so I don't know how in touch he was with his feminine side or his emotional side. Um,
That
I'm
was my feeling that he
Yeah,
wasn't very forthcoming with his
forthcoming.
emotions.
Yeah, and I feel like military or structure, or that he worked in a structured environment. But this he kind of got messed up because he didn't process his emotions um, that well. Um, I feel like he was a pretty handsome guy. I'm getting a sense of handsomeness to him, that people would notice him when he walked in a room. Um, and let's see. Yeah, I'm getting that he left unexpectedly. He didn't get a chance to say goodbye. He um, he didn't think the rug was going to be pulled out from underneath him, and so uh, um, he's kind of like in the middle of his words, and then they stop. I feel like he was a good father. I don't think he was a very good husband in terms of affection and forthcoming. He might have had maybe drank a little alcohol, not um, uh, out of control, but uh, his ability to love you the way you needed to be loved, he just couldn't do it. Um, so I don't know if this is correct.
That he
Um,
was, she said he was handsome,
yeah,
and the oldest son is his doppelganger.
yeah,
So
I feel like he was very handsome. Um, I think he's telling me he's going to start leaving you guys messages. I just got the word message that I don't know if it's music, or I feel like it's car, something in a car, where he's going to start leaving the boys little coincidences and messages. So watch out for that, because he does want to reach out and talk to you um, to say um, to say goodbye, or to say that he's still around, because I think he did just kind of
to let you
unexpected.
know how he really felt, because I don't think he ever told you how he felt about you.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
but he to him, you are the Queen of Cups, and you are the star. So he's sorry that he never told you how much you meant to him.
I think he had a private life he didn't share with a lot of people.
Yes.
A kind of a private life. Look for messages, coincidences, messages. I don't know if you're going to find penny or monies or songs coming on the radio, or all of a sudden you're going to see something that reminds him that's going to remind you of you. But he's going to want to do that coming up, so he can. It's a way of him saying goodbye.
What does he think of the dice idea? I think that he thinks that it... Okay, these are the cards I got. I got Marie Masquerade, which is glamour, intrigue, and drama. Then the Sea Beacon Fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? So it's almost like it looks really good, but he doesn't necessarily think it'll work out. Then I got the Witch at the End of the World, which is an important end and a new beginning. So you could make it work.
What's the dice idea?
I don't know.
Okay.
She hears Brown-Eyed Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sending you that.
Yeah, and the boys too.
Yes.
Have the boys look out, because he's going to talk to them too. He thinks the dice idea is funny.
Yeah, it looks good. It's like going to create some drama, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it's up to you whether or not, whatever it is, you go forward with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the word forward, I'm getting, please have the family move forward, keep manifesting yourself, keep doing things, keep expanding yourself. I'll be there, but he wants everybody to move forward. He doesn't want anybody to get stuck.
No, don't be stuck. Yes, that's absolutely.
Yeah. He says something about what you did at his funeral. He appreciated what was said at his funeral. That's what I'm hearing. That it was nice to hear everybody be so kind. Yeah. A big gamer. And
Dungeons and Dragons.
With axes and dice. Oh, okay.
Oh,
well, that's why he thinks it's funny.
That's why he thinks it's funny.
It's funny. Yeah.
That's why it only matters to you. It only matters to you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to him. So if that makes you happy, do it.
I would do it for the boys, so they would have their own dice.
Yes.
Something to carry around with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
That explains the glamour card too.
The glamour card. Yeah. 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 So, yeah, because I see him drinking some cocktails. So
so he's fine.
He's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
So, I hope that helps, Jenny. I'm sorry for your loss, but he's maybe able to help you more now than he could when he was here on this plane.
Yeah. Oh, his widow thought it was funny. Okay, so he remarried. Yeah.
Yes, like beads made of ashes.
Yeah.
just quickly want to say hi to Kiba. Kiba's joined us this evening, and Teresa, the best hugger, is with us,
Yeah.
and Tracy Ralph. Good evening. Welcome. And he passed of terminal cancer last month. So it's still very new. He's still that's probably why he became so emotional too, because you're still grieving, the boys are still grieving. So that's he feels that grief.
I think he hid from his life. That he hid from really living in a way.
Yes.
He's a very private person.
He did that man thing, their strong, silent type thing.
Yeah.
That men get caught up in sometimes. That is unhealthy, and frankly, it's not fair to anybody.
Well, if you focus, I'm hearing the word development. He could have used a little bit more development. That's what he's saying, but he's on the way doing that.
Yeah, the boys are having trouble letting it out.
Yeah. You know what they have in Albuquerque is that you can go down, and for a certain amount of money, they give you a sledgehammer and you can destroy things to get your anger out, to just get your yayas out. Let's see if he's got a message for the boys. There's 2 boys. I'm feeling like the boys maybe letting them listen to a near-death experience will help them. I think they're having a hard time understanding really what death is and what happens during death. To him, it's just like he's there and then he's gone. And the Jeff Mara podcast has really good near-death experiences, which might help them feel better about him leaving, that he just left his body instead of he's no longer there. And I'm not saying you're a bad mother or anything like that, because grief is difficult.
I'm getting I got the seer would help them see beyond the current situation, and then the direction guardian. So kind of redirect them. Don't dispel their grief, but sort of redirect them to trust what they don't understand. And I think the near-death experience would be helpful. Hang on, let me get.
Yeah.
Just something to help them understand that there is more beyond what this hard surface that we see here, or the hard. Whoops, I missed.
It's a mess. The internet's a mess today. Yeah.
He went into hospice, and the next thing his wife called, he passed in sleep. So he went very quickly. The boys just need time and understanding, and all you can really do is offer them things like listening to a near-death experience or trying to redirect their grief to something a little more productive. But they are definitely going to need time and maybe a little space. It's only been less than a month, so they are going to feel overwhelmed.
Yeah. You might want to, when my daughter's father died, we went to a professional medium where they could ask questions and really connect with him, and it really helped her. He's saying that he wasted his life in a way. He felt like he didn't really, he sort of skipped on top of the surface of life. And he's telling the boys to feel their life. That's what I'm hearing, that it's good that they feel their life.
Yes, because he spent his entire life burying his feelings.
Blocked from it. Yeah. Yeah. So they're older. Well, I hope that helps. I'm sorry, the internet here keeps blocking out. It keeps showing me something that he did with a boy, something he did with his sons. I don't know if he went out in the woods or they went. I don't see them hiking. For some reason, I'm seeing fishing or some activity that they would do together that he misses, which is
That's something they can do too. They might not right now feel like they can do the activities they did with their dad, but as time passes a little bit, you might offer them some opportunity or suggest that they maybe do together things that they did with dad, and they can help each other that way.
So he's going to leave messages for the boys so they can. That's what I'm getting. He's going to try to talk to them.
Yes.
In dreams and stuff. So good luck, Jenny.
Yes. And there's lots of good suggestions in the chat too. So we're going to move on because we've already used up about half of our time.
Okay.
That's
any messages for hypnicity
from the guides.
I'm hearing that you keep trying to solve a problem, and you keep trying to solve it, and it just sort of goes around and around. You try to solve it, it doesn't solve it. It doesn't. The pieces don't fit together, and you're trying to figure out how to get everything to fit together like a puzzle or a problem. And they're saying to move back from the puzzle or the problem and don't try to solve it for a couple of days. Spend a week listening and then try to I'm seeing a jigsaw puzzle that's just, you can't fit it together, and then all of a sudden you fit it together. So like you're pressuring yourself too much to do something or move forward, and they're saying take the pressure off. So I don't if that helps you at all.
Right. You're welcome, Jenny. Jenny said that was beautiful, and thank you. So hypnicity. Now this is the energy, so don't I'm just going to tell you what the cards say. The cards say that you feel like you're on the outside looking in. Hypnicity. Look at this card. The door is just over here. All they have to do is turn around and look, and the door will let them in. Feeling trapped, but it's inside your own thoughts, okay? This figure can walk away. She just feels trapped. She's not really trapped. This is you. This is you, the Queen of Wands. You've got a fiery spirit. You have at your disposal all the tools you need to do the thing, whatever this thing is that feels like it's trapped you. You have the tools to get around it. But you just have to break those imaginary chains. Break them. Let them go. You can do it because that's you. Don't let what looks like a negative thing be a negative thing. There's always a door. Look for it. And remember that those swords, they don't make a complete circle. That rope isn't tight. That blindfold can easily be taken off. Free yourself. Look around. Look for the solution. You can do it. Andrea says the key is in your pocket.
And I just heard that if Jenny does make dice from the ashes of the dad and gives them to her sons, he can talk to them when they roll the dice, just like a pendulum. So that came in.
Letting go of what no longer serves you. Yes. Yes. Let go of it. If it's not helping you, let it go.
Or
You
maybe
don't
the problem,
need it.
yeah, maybe the problem you're trying to solve is not one worth solving. But I got to back up and let new energy come in to
Yes.
help you.
Yes.
So,
and
yeah.
look around for the door. It's there.
Dozen cats. Kelly, see you later. Hi, bye. I just saw you in the chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I pulled her up on the screen and said hi, but you were reading, so you probably didn't see it.
See it.
But yeah, go take care of your puppy.
Yeah.
Other people's opinions don't mean anything. The only one that matters is what you think.
Yeah, what you feel, what you're guided to do.
Yes. So don't do something just because somebody tells you that that's the right thing to do. It may be the right thing for them, but you have to do what's right for yourself.
Yeah. And it's not easy. It's not easy.
No.
Just because you're supposed to do it doesn't mean it's easy.
No.
So just saying. I know.
Yeah, it's easier to say that their opinions don't matter than it is to actually
live it. So
yes.
Yeah. We're with you, Hypnicity. We're with you.
We are with you. And
Yeah.
and I hope that does help.
I
You know,
hope
you
that
said
helps.
you needed to hear that, Lonesome. There is a loneliness epidemic going on right now. Absolutely. A loneliness epidemic. And Miss Charlotte says repetition's a killer. Yeah, spice things up. Instead of
everybody got into being alone during the pandemic, and it's hard to get out of that pattern.
it is.
So it's
if you don't usually go out on a Wednesday, go out on a Wednesday. Go do something. You don't have to do anything major. Just go do something.
Okay.
A concrete sign as opinions come in. Yeah. Ask for a concrete sign for the direction that you need to go. if there are opinions involved and you don't know what to do. We all have that. Nalani, we all have that. But we really don't need the approval, because there is no wrong choice. There is no wrong way to do things. Well, that's not entirely true, but for the most part, there is no wrong way. If it doesn't hurt somebody else or take away their rights in any way, then who cares? It doesn't matter if you fold your napkin to the left or to the right. It doesn't matter if you squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom or the middle. Those things don't really matter.
But she's bringing up a very calm.
Abraham Hicks says you can never get it wrong and you can never get it done.
Can you see now? I'm calling my internet company. I'm just saying is that whole the people pleasing. I'm a people pleaser. You can read the energy and see what's needed, and it's nice to contribute good feelings to a situation. I've worked myself out of that in many, many ways, and and I need supportive friends around me. If I'm around friends where I have to change myself too much, I don't hang out with them.
Yes.
You
want to be around people that accept you the way you are.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and it's not easy, Hypnicity. And maybe the retreat of pressure is to go back and spend time with yourself.
Yes.
Like if I'm around people a lot, I need time to find and gather myself and spend time by myself and reconnect. And, I'd much rather be on good terms with myself than on bad terms, than on good terms with people that I'm stretching myself thin for. So,
well, if you opened up about your opinions and got your hand slapped, then you're hanging out with the wrong people.
Wrong people. Yeah.
Because people who really care about you will respect your opinions, even if they disagree with them.
Yeah.
And there are places in this community where people will accept you just the way you are. And
a lot of people. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead there.
I'm just saying a lot of people identify themselves by disagreeing with other people. And I've stopped hanging out with people like that have that dynamic. It's not right or wrong or good or bad. It's just a dynamic that I don't hang with. If there's people that are criticizing other people a lot, I don't hang out with them. I don't like it. I don't like the energy. I'm assuming that they're going to be criticizing me when I leave the, it's finding your tribe, finding yourself. And, it's a lifelong, it's one of these lifelong puzzles that we get when we come down and take human form. So,
well, and the thing is too, that we're not all on the same place in our path. So some of us are a little farther along and some of us are a little farther behind. And you have to meet people where they are. If someone or that you've been befriended is judgmental or criticizes or doesn't let you be yourself, you're not in the same place. And they're not helping you on your path. And you can't help them on their path because they can't see they can't see where you're coming from. So,
So I'm seeing a question here from Miss Charlotte. She's going to go visit her mom. Can you see that?
a new question?
From Miss Charlotte?
Yes.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
you know, I got that he's pour her a drink. And I don't know if it's an iced tea or a whiskey. But right when I tuned into Raymond, it's sort of like, let's go outside, and he's putting his arm around her, and they're either having a cocktail or a glass of water together outside, enjoying the evening together. I don't know if they would have an evening ritual, that they would enjoy the evening together with a drink or non-alcoholic drink, but it would be an end of the day ritual. And he's just walking by her side, and he puts his arm around her shoulders, and just gives her a big squeeze and a big smile. I just see your dad as a very kind, loving man who appreciated your mom big time. I think they had a very nice relationship, that it was private and sort of solid. They might have stopped talking to each other in later life, but I feel like they had a great affection and trust in one another. So I don't know if this is the right Raymond, but this is certainly the energy I'm getting. And he just says, give your mom a big hug for me. And tell her I'm not that ever not that far away from her. So I hope that helps, Charlotte. I can't seem to get back on the.
so
Yeah. They didn't drink alcohol. Okay, so I'm seeing it as an iced tea or a mint julep or something like that they would have in tall glasses. Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you finished there?
I am, yeah.
I wanted the deck I'm using here is the Literary Witch Oracle. And the first card I got is the Cauldron, which is creativity, but it can also be the rich broth, which makes me think of family, of sharing the rich broth. The next one was the Moon, and that one is kind of surrendering to the mystery. And then I got Angela Carter, and she represents identity. So what I'm getting is that by you going to visit, see, and on the bottom of the deck, I got the spider, which is focus. By you going to visit, it's going to help bring your mom back to that family feeling that she lost, that she feels like she's kind of alone. But that together you can pull those memories back, and your dad will help bring those memories forward and feel like you're that family unit again. Help your mom reconnect. And that's what I'm thinking, is that she feels a little bit disconnected, that she's in a home with strangers. Okay. Yeah. Help her feel like she's still part of the family, because right now she feels like she's kind of been pushed away.
Do you have family photo albums that you can bring and look at with her, like old photo albums? Raymond just said that there's a picture of them when they were young outside at a party, or that's where I'm getting the glasses. But maybe if you could bring photo albums to your mom and bring those memories back for a little while, that would be a great comfort to her.
Music might help. And I'm
Yeah.
also feeling like there might be some small trinket that means something to the family unit, that you can bring, something that she can hold on to, hold in her hand, something tactile.
He's not that far away from her. I mean, he's sitting right near her. He's not, he's sort of waiting for her.
But
I feel like your parents were just, yeah, she has family pictures. So I would sit down and go through those pictures. And because I'm seeing a picture when they were young together. They're holding hands. They both have white shirts on. I don't know. It seems like it. So I don't know. Uh, but that will be a great comfort to her.
yes, let her know that he's going to be with her
Yeah.
the whole way.
Good luck, Charlotte. It's never easy. Getting old is just no fun.
Yes,
It's
it's
difficult.
not. And he had Alzheimer's, and so music helped him feel
Yeah.
joyful. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is
So
waiting for her.
he's waiting for her. I think your parents maybe stopped speaking with one another, but I think that they had a comfort level with each other, which was nice.
Yes.
I
And
yeah. She's stubborn though.
she wants to stay.
91. Well, yeah.
He will wait as long as it takes.
So I've got to hurry up because I've got to be out of here at 6:10.
Okay. So we have
So
8 more minutes.
yeah.
Um,
So if we've got another, yeah.
I'm looking to see if there's you're welcome, Charlotte. Here she is.
Yeah. Sorry. It's my internet. It was going in and out. Let me see if I could do one more question
Um,
from Autumn.
Scorpio Mama Serena asked, "Can I have a message from Autumn?"
Is Autumn on the other side?
And what is the relationship?
Well, let me just see what.
Is Autumn on the other side, and is it like a family relationship or a friendship?
Scorpio Mom, I'm feeling like you miss her. She
She
was
does. Her best
somebody,
friend who passed in 2006.
yeah, I'm feeling that you really miss her and you miss having her to talk to and to share things with. And I think you're really missing her because you have this thing about pregnancy and having a baby and what you're going to do with your life. And you kind of miss her comfort in talking to her. And
Okay, well, Thayer's coming back. Serena, I got the High Priestess. So there are secrets that between the two of you, because you're best friends. There were secrets between you. Wasn't a natural. So he thinks there was foul play. I got the Five of Pentacles in the past position, so that's possible. It is possible that it wasn't what it seemed. But what she wants you to know, that you're the Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands is going forward, calling. That's you. You're searching. You're calling for her and you're searching. And what she wants you to know, that there's some temptation you're falling into. This is the Devil card. And the thing about the Devil card is that we're always free to leave. See the two figures here are free to leave. They don't have to stay in the temptation. So that's what her message is, that you're calling out and you're searching, and that's good. Just don't let yourself fall into the temptation. And remember that she's there. You still have the same secrets that you always had. And don't feel like you're being stepped on. See how these 5 pentacles are being stepped on. So don't worry about.
Well, there I was with my eyes closed doing a reading and I had bumped off. So
and I don't know where you stopped.
yeah.
So I did mine, and I hope that was helpful. Serena, I'm going to let you.
She's telling me to hold your husband's hand and be with him, and that you have a heart that's full of words and questions and feelings, and that you need to release them out, either by writing or by talking to your husband or writing her a letter. That you kind of are carrying an emotional burden in your heart.
Yes, let it go.
Yeah. And your husband, she's showing me a picture of you holding your husband's hand. That he said he was a very handsome man when he was young. So
do you need to,
yeah.
Do you have something to that you need to go?
Yeah, and I keep dropping out. So I'm sorry I couldn't answer everybody's questions, and I'm dropping out. I'm calling the internet company.
Well, what I think we'll do is, everyone, we didn't get to your question, come back in 2 weeks and we will.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
Another time. Yeah. So come back and join us, or go to one of the other excellent readers that are on. I believe someone may even be on now. So, but we thank you for letting us answer your questions and coming and asking questions. And please do come back and see us again in 2 weeks.
Yes. Yes.
So, thank you.
All right.
Until next time, beings. Bye.
Yeah.